Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a 10-question perfume tag video, and I've made some of these questions up on my own, and I definitely tag everybody watching to do this themselves. And today's video is very special as well because I recently hit the 15,000 subscriber mark on YouTube, and I'm so grateful and so thankful to all of my subscribers and all of the people who are watching my videos. And I wanted to do a giveaway. So today's video is also a giveaway video, and one lucky viewer will win a $150 gift card to either Sephora or Ulta, or if you live overseas, it will be in the form of a PayPal transaction. This way everybody can be involved because I have so many people who watch my videos in other countries as well, and I didn't want to leave anybody out. So in order to enter today's contest, all you have to do is make sure to watch this video in its entirety, make sure to click the like button, and also answer the question that I will be asking you at the end, and you will automatically be entered. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, so before we get started, I'll just show you quickly what I did on my shelf here. If you follow me on Instagram, I did post about this the other night, but I actually just put my gold tray that was actually in my bathroom on the top of the shelf, and I kind of filled it with perfumes that I really want to wear during this next couple of weeks, and ones that are really appropriate for like cold, snowy weather, like Guerlain Intense and Roses Vanille, and some perfumes like that if I don't wear them and if I don't focus on them, they're not going to get worn because I cannot wear those ones in the summertime. Yeah, so that's my little setup right now, and without further ado, let's start with question number 1. So the first question is, what is your gateway niche scent? And I'll explain to you what that is in a minute. And my gateway niche scent is Blondine from Versailles. So a gateway niche scent to me is basically not necessarily the first niche scent you purchased, but sort of the niche scent that sort of pushed the boundaries a little bit in terms of like how it smelled, whether or not it was mass pleasing. It was one of those scents that was so different and so out there compared to like mainstream designer scents that really made me want to explore more from the niche world. So I would say that this is the fragrance that did that for me. So if you guys haven't smelled this before, this is basically a buttery leather scent. It's very unique. I only had this for about 8 or 9 months, and yeah, I really love it. And this for me was the one that sort of made me realize that there was this whole other crazy, unique world of perfumes out there. So this for me was my gateway niche. And after this one, I sort of realized that I wanted to explore more niche products. So that is number 1. Number 2 is, what is your significant other's favorite perfume on you? And I actually kind of took this one from you guys because people ask me all the time to do a video about my boyfriend's favorite perfumes on me, and he actually has 2. I would say that there are 2 that are his top favorite, and the first one is Olympea from Paco Rabanne. So this is that salty vanilla perfume. This one is so good, it's so sexy. It has like this zesty, salty opening that I just love so much, and he loves this one, so that would be number 1. And the second one that he loves on me is Gold Couture. So apparently men are easy to please because all you need to do is find a really cheap, sweet smelling perfume and you've got it made. So this is his second favorite perfume on me. I actually really like this perfume too. You probably know what it smells like. It's just a basic sweet gold. I think there's berries and stuff in here as well. Yeah, and I'm not even a huge fan of the Viva La Juicy line, but I do like this one, and yeah, so that would be the second one that he likes on me. So the third question is, which perfume in your collection is the most hyped up? So there's actually quite a few in here that are really hyped up, but I'm gonna say that probably the 3 most popular, the 3 that are the most hyped up would be Baccarat Rouge from MFK. This is probably, actually this would probably be the single most hyped up fragrance in my collection. This is just a really sweet, luminous, vibrant fragrance that has sort of some people find a medicinal vibe, some people find a cotton candy vibe. For me, I find that like if cotton candy grew out of the ground, I guess, next to a river or a creek or a stream or something, that's what this would be. So it's a very luminous, resinous, sweet scent that smells sort of out of this world and at the same time very earthly, and yeah, I really like that one. So yeah, this is probably the most hyped up, I would say. And the other 2 that I was going to say have the most hype, I think would be La Belle from Jean Paul Gaultier, which is pear, vetiver, and vanilla, and I love it. It's sweet and earthy and thick and dense and sexy, and I really, really like this one. I should have bought a bigger bottle as well. That's just a 30 ml. And the last one that I think probably has the most hype would be Mon Guerlain. And this one I think was made super famous initially. I have to credit Jeremy Fragrance. I think he talked about this before anybody else talked about this. He was the reason I purchased it. It is one of my favorite scents of all time. So yeah, this one definitely gets a ton of hype and people are totally sick of hearing about it. But it's a beautiful lavender, vanilla, feminine, classy scent, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's total perfection. So the next question is kind of the polar opposite of that, and it is, which fragrances in your collection get the most hate? So which ones do people hate on the most? And this is super easy for me to answer because obviously the first one is going to be any of the La Vie Belles. So I have La Vie Belle Eclat, and I also have La Vie Belle Intense, and I actually used to have the original La Vie Belle as well, and I got rid of that one because I started to make myself sick of it because I wore it too much, and I think I was also a little bit influenced by people saying they were over it, and which is really unfortunate because La Vie Belle is amazing and I honestly want to bring it back into my collection, the original one. La Vie Belle is incredible. It has almost the most perfect feminine DNA. All of the flankers are pretty good. I think you can't go wrong if you're looking for like something sweet, feminine, sexy, you know, just girly. You just can't go wrong. I think the La Vie Belle perfumes are amazing and they get a ton of hate. People are like, I'm so over it. You know, everyone wears it. To be honest, I don't even smell it on people, but I think that's because where I live, no one wears perfume, honestly. But I love the La Vie Belles, and those are probably the ones that get the most hate out of all my perfumes. The other one that gets the most hate, for some reason, is Kayali fragrances. I don't know why, but a lot of people like to throw shade at Kayali, and people will say things like, it smells like alcohol and water, Huda had no business making perfumes. Like, they say so many things about it. I have to be honest, you guys, I love the Kayali fragrances, and I'm not concerned with who made it, how much it cost. You know, is it celebrity? Is it niche? I don't care about that. I just want it to smell good, and I love this. And you know what? They're not the worst in lasting power either. A lot of people will say they don't last. I think they last pretty good. Like, the vanilla lasts all day on me. The musk one isn't super bold, but I still get a good solid 4 to 5 hours out of it. So I think a lot of people throw shade on Kayali, and I think a lot of it is unjustified. Of course, it's very subjective. If you don't like Kayali, that's totally cool, but I really like Kayali. The next question is, what is your favorite bedtime scent? And you guys already know the answer to this one, but this one is Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely. So this one was also one that I didn't like when I first got it. When I first got it, I actually thought that I had purchased a bad bottle because I had never smelt this kind of a musk before. It's very similar to Narciso for her EDP and EDT, which also to me, when I first smelt them, I did not like them. I kind of needed to grow. They needed to grow on me because it's a very sort of a animalistic, like skin-like musk. It's a very true musk. And I think it's very sexy, very feminine, very flattering. But when I first smelt it, I didn't love it. But this also has some woody notes. It has lavender. I think there's some floral notes in here as well. And it must be the lavender in here, but something about this is very, very relaxing to me. And I get such a good sleep when I wear this. And it just makes me feel very feminine and just classy, and I put it on right before I go to bed, and I just love it. So Sarah Jessica Parker Lovely, my favorite bedtime scent. So the next question is, what is your favorite new purchase in the last couple of weeks? You guys, this one is very easy for me to answer. Well, I have a couple. I'm gonna say my close runner-up is Alien Essence Absolute. I love this one, and this is a pretty new purchase. But by the way, if you guys haven't seen my other videos, this is not the Alien bottle. I decanted it, so that's why it's in a funky looking bottle. But the one that I'm really, really loving is this one from Lancôme. This is La Nuit Trésor à la Folie. And this is just a really gorgeous, flirtatious, pink vanilla gourmand perfume. It's almost a little bit powdery. It kind of gives me a little bit of the Aquilina pink sugar vibes. Not that it smells like that, but it has that like incredibly feminine vibe about it. It literally smells like it looks. It smells pink. It smells nighttime. It's powerful too. Like it lasts forever, forever, forever on my clothing. It projects. This is a 10 out of 10 perfume. It lasts for so long and it's so pretty. It gets compliments. It's vanilla, it's seductive, it's flirtatious. So I absolutely love it. So that is probably my favorite purchase in the last couple of weeks. And I got a really good deal for it as well, actually, on a discount website. So I highly recommend that one. And people are going to ask if I prefer this one or the original La Nuit Trésor. I do prefer this one. I think this one is less generic and lasts a little bit longer as well. Question number 7 is most worn of all time. So I have a little secret to share with you guys. If you didn't know, some of you know this. If you've been following me since the beginning, some of you don't. I started collecting perfumes 8 months ago. So up until COVID hit, actually, I only had like 2 perfumes. I'm not even kidding. So all of these ones have amassed since COVID hit. So I don't really have, like, it's not really fair to say which one of these is my most worn of all time because I haven't had any of them longer than a few months, except one. And that would be Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb. So many of you probably already knew this. This was my signature scent about 5 years ago. I wore almost a whole bottle of this back in the day. And this was my go-to scent for everything. Of course, I only had a couple perfumes, which is normal. And this is a great one if you are going to have a perfume that you can wear all the time, because you can wear this during the day, during the night, for the office, for dates. You can wear this all the time. It's just an all-occasion, mass-pleasing, suits everything, everyone, everywhere. I love it. Some people don't like it. I shouldn't say it suits everyone. But in my experience, it's been a very well-received perfume. And yeah, this is my favorite, my most worn of all time. So that is Flower Bomb. Question number 8, which one gets you the most compliments? So some of you already know there's one in here that gets me a ton of compliments. And I have 2 actually that I'm going to mention. The first one is Michael Kors Midnight Shimmer. Again, this is kind of an unfair question because with COVID, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not in large groups. I don't have the opportunity to see if anything is going to get me a compliment. It's really kind of an unfair question. But so far, this has been the one that gets me the most compliments, probably because I've worn this a little bit more. I've been around people a little bit more with it, and it does smell really, really good. So I do get a lot of compliments with Midnight Shimmer. It's very like woody vanilla perfume. It smells like sparkling white woods with vanilla. It's just really, really nice. And the other one that has gotten me a lot of compliments is Delina Exclusive. This one, as well as the Layered Dupe, which was First Kiss exclusive, because they smell very similar. It's very pretty. People notice it, and it's not the type of perfume they just say, oh, you smell really nice. It's the kind of perfume that they say, oh, you smell really good. What are you wearing? And they want to know what perfume you have on. It's that kind of perfume. It's just a gorgeous creamy vanilla with a little bit of fruitiness to it and some woody notes, and it's beautiful. I honestly can't get enough of that perfume. So number 9, and this is a category I haven't heard anybody else talk about, and I really think people should include this in their tag videos because I think it's really interesting to hear what people's answers are. And this is, what is your most surprising perfume? And if you guys watched one of my most recent videos, you would know that my most surprising perfume in my collection is Ariana Grande REM. So what do I mean by most surprising? This is the perfume that I most thought I would not like and has turned out to be one of my favorite. I don't like a lot of Ariana Grande's perfumes. I find most of them just to smell, not that they smell bad, but I'm 35 years old. I can't get away with wearing like teenage celebrity scents, really. Well, okay, Viva La Juicy. But yeah, to me, a lot of them smell very young. They smell like, 13, 14, 15. Even my daughter's 10 years old and she likes Ariana Grande perfumes. But this one, you guys, I really, really, really like. It's a lavender, slightly gourmand, salty skin scent. And for me, it smells very intimate, very sexy. There's just something about it. I love it. Also, my partner really likes this one. This is one that I actually like for like intimate encounters and Netflix and chill and that kind of thing. And I honestly did not think I was gonna like this when I got it. I saw so many negative reviews. For me, this is the best one she's come out with. And I think that's because it's probably the most mature, it's the most grown up. It's very reflective of where Ariana is in her life right now. She's no longer this like super, super young girl. She's becoming a woman, she is a woman. And yeah, I really, really like this one actually. So most surprising perfume in my collection. I would love to know what your guys's most surprising perfumes are in your collection as well. You can answer that down below if you like. That's not the giveaway question, but you can tell me that anyways if you like. And here it is, you guys. This is the question that you need to answer to enter to win today's giveaway. And I'm gonna make it real simple because I'm just gonna give you the answer. What is my favorite perfume of all time out of all my perfumes? If you know the answer before I even tell you, take a second and write it down below. If you know me, you know. But my favorite perfume of all time is, of course, Alien from Mugler. And that says a lot because I have some incredible perfumes here and some expensive perfumes, and I still love Alien more than all of them. There's something about this perfume. As you guys know, this is a jasmine, woody, amber scent. It's unique. Unfortunately, this is a newer bottle, so it is not the original. I really wish I had the original Alien from Thierry Mugler from back in the day. How incredible would that be? It would be like the most bold, out there, crazy fragrance in the world. And this one is still pretty bold and pretty unique and pretty out there, but I'm sure it's not the same because it is like, it's not as bold as I think I remember it being. It's been a long time, but yeah, pretty sure this is not the same, but I love this, you guys. My favorite perfume of all time. It just hits it ticks off every box for me. It's sexy, it's feminine, it's seductive. I wear this during the daytime in the summer with a very light hand. I wear this in the evening. I wear this for dates. I love this so, so, so much. So yeah. Number 10, favorite perfume ever. Answer to your giveaway question, Alien from Mugler. So that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this kind of fun random perfume tag. Like I said, feel free to do this yourself and definitely let me know on Instagram or link your videos down below. I would love to watch them. And if you haven't already, do head on over and follow me on Instagram, and I will be announcing the winner to today's giveaway within the next week or two. I'm just going to give people time to enter if they like. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.